Welcome, everybody, to the RealAtom Lender Podcast Series, where you'll learn about the lenders on the RealAtom platform and the organizations they represent. My name is Tyler White, RealAtom's head of sales. RealAtom is the industry's #1 lending as a service technology platform, empowering commercial real estate lenders like banks, credit unions, and non-banking organizations to generate more CRE loans. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing Jim Frey and Paul de Pasquale from Gulf Coast Small Business Lending. Jim and Paul, thank you very much for taking the time to present to us today. Let me pass it over to you to kick things off.
Great, Tyler. Thank you for having myself and Jim on this call with you. We've been looking forward to doing this call with you. Just want to give you a little bit of background about Gulf Coast Small Business Lending. We are a division of Gulf Coast Bank and Trust Company based out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Currently, we have 12 BDOs like Jim and myself that are spread out throughout 16 states, and we are nationwide lenders. We do have some of our BDOs that have worked with RealAtom in the past. Myself and Jim are new to the site, so look forward to working with many of your brokers. A little bit about Gulf Coast Bank. So our division is based out of Dallas, Texas, Gulf Coast Small Business Lending. We are a PLP lender, meaning we lend our money. We're not brokers. Our sweet spot for lending, including business acquisition deals, are $750 to $4 million. What I'd like to say about our division is that we take a common sense approach to underwriting, meaning we are cash flow lenders and we look at historical tax returns and financials. We do like business acquisition deals as well as real estate deals. We'll do biz act deals up to $5 million. Goodwill is not an issue with our bank, which make us a little unique compared to other institutions out there. On top of which we have our own restaurant underwriting division. So we specialize in those type of loans where many of the banks today back away from those type of loans. As far as our commercial real estate products, we lend at, we're 10% equity injection of total project costs. So we'll even do ground up construction deals. So we're at 90%, and again, we're very aggressive in this field. I'll let Jim take it over from here, which have him explain a little bit more in depth about why we're such unique lenders.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. So again, I've worked at a number of different SBA lenders. We're all national SBA lenders to all 50 states, just like the other people. But what makes us unique? Well, the pre-approval process here is what really brought me here and what I really like. So we can look at a deal, get a partial package, not the whole thing, but and usually within a couple days, 1, 2, 3 days, we run it past the credit manager, maybe a couple questions, and we can offer a pre-approval, and that gives the buyer, the seller, the broker a high level of comfort and confidence. So we can give them a letter with some terms and structure, and they can count on that we can deliver. So, we still go through an underwriting process afterwards, more of a formality, but it's a really good thing that we can help with from the start in a short period of time. So a lot of people like that, and that really makes us different. And also, in 2020, a lot of other SBA lenders really pulled back or even stopped lending. We kept lending, kept doing acquisitions, startups, construction, things like that. Just me and myself. The restaurants are a little bit harder industry for most. Even December and November of 2020, I financed a startup restaurant and 2 business acquisition restaurants, among other deals. So the point is we can do independent and franchise deals, acquisitions and startups. So, and we're doing construction, which is a little bit unusual too. What else is unique? Attention all brokers, business brokers, commercial loan brokers, commercial real estate brokers, franchise brokers. we pay referral fees. Ours escalate. So the more you refer to us, the more we pay you. And it's kind of cool because there's no annual reset like some of the other banks. With the relationship that you have with us over the years, the more you refer, it goes up at different tiers, and we can pay you more. And kind of alluded to it, and so did Paul. Again, we do restaurants and franchises. So what else makes us unique is, we develop, we have a specialization here. Our credit manager and a few of our underwriters have a strong background in franchise lending and restaurant lending, both independent and franchise. So, they came into our bank with that background, and it's a strong thing. It sets us apart. We can do the startups, the acquisitions, and the construction for real estate and for leased locations. That's something that not every bank does. And just real quick, before I was in banking, I ran a family business for over 10 years, and I actually got an SBA line of credit back in the early 90s. It was kind of all paper, no computers. It was a nightmare. But anyhow, it gave me an experience and perception from both sides of the table as a business owner and now as a banker. Paul, you want to tell a little bit about your background?
Yes, Jim, thanks. So I have over 20 years of experience in the financial services industry. And prior to becoming a banker, I too was a small business owner and ventured over as to being a financial advisor before jumping into the commercial banking industry. My SBA experience is pretty extensive, having worked at a CDC for SBA 504 deals. Been with Gulf Coast Bank going on my 4th year now, and love the 7A industry. Besides real estate, we get to do business acquisitions as well. And where the difference between 504 and 7A is you can start building in inventory, working capital, and really set yourself apart from other lenders out there.
Perfect. Well, a special thanks to, Jim, Paul, and Gulf Coast Small Business Lending for taking the time to present to us today. If you're interested in speaking with Gulf Coast, please be sure to contact Jim or Paul directly. If you're interested in speaking with me in between episodes, feel free to send me an email, tyler@realatom.com. And if you're interested in learning more about RealAtom or are participating in our lender podcast series, please visit our website at RealAtom.com. Thanks again, Jim and Paul, and everyone for viewing. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode.